reducing the calories even in your home with one snack. I think something you touched on earlier that I think is really, really important for parents to maybe look at is the calories in beverages, like you were saying.
Right.
Focusing on drinking more water, maybe skim milk.
If you look at the women, infants, and WIC approved list for fruit juices, all right, it includes grape juice, pineapple juice, apple juice, cranberry drinks, and other things that are, quote, 100% juice with no sugar added. If you take per serving the amount of sugar in grams of those juices and compare them to Coke, Pepsi, Mountain Dew, Dr. Pepper, all right, grape juice has 39 grams of sugar per serving.
Wow.
And Coke has like 28.
Wow.
So you're right.
So it's a little misleading to families if they see that
Absolutely.
label that it's endorsed by WIC, which I think WIC's a great program, but it says 100% fruit juice. So they...
Right. You can see how, if you wanted to address that issue, there's no way you could get a mom who's struggling to meet their bills to not give their kid juice unless you address the broader policy environmental factors involved in that behavior, which is, for example, WIC should not allow any juice. I believe, for example, that there is no place for juice in the human diet at any age, at any amount, because juice is a toxic substance. All it does is perpetuate the cycle of drinking sweet liquids.
And soda as well. Would you agree?
Absolutely.
No room for soda?
There's no room for soda. I
Right.
mean, there's obviously no room for soda, especially in children. But juice is a bigger problem because juice is, like you said, perceived as healthy.
Right.
So, in order for me in my life to see juice eliminated from the human diet, I can't go around telling people not to do it.
Right.
I have to try to support a larger problem, a larger issue that introduces environmental changes, policy changes, social forces, things like that.
It's funny that in the intensive care unit, what do we have available to give patients once they're able to start a diet again? And it's juice.
Right, it's
and
juice,
it's chocolate milk, and you see this in a refrigerator, and it just seems to me,
But
you're trying to do one goal, but you're adding all these other things.
But
and
it's
kind
a
of
great.
against it.
That's a great point. So why do you think we do that? Because it's like a drug. Honestly, these products are formulated to induce mass consumption by humans. Seriously.
So it's almost like an addiction in a way.
It is. High sugar, liquid calories, liquid substances are highly, let's not call them addictive, highly reinforcing. They can result in a conditioned process of constant consumption where not enough. I saw a girl in my clinic, radical endocrine clinic, who was drinking. So what's in a case of soda? That's 24.
Yeah.
She was drinking 6 to 8, sometimes more sodas a day. Regular Dr. Pepper was her thing.
Mm-hmm.
But not only was she drinking massive amounts of caffeine, this was an extreme example of a severe amount of sweet liquid consumption, and it can happen to toddlers on a different scale, and it can happen to adults. I did like a Biggest Loser program here, and the people who told me how much juice they're drinking, these are full-grown people.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I have to have my apple juice every day. It's like this much, And conversely, some of the most successful Biggest Losers among it were people who cut out liquid calories right away.